evening, everyone, and welcome to the Lady CoCo Show. It is Thursday evening. Listen, you all know we don't do interviews on Thursday nights, but tonight we have a special guest. I mean, a very, very special guest. She's going to be on stage tonight, not just on the platform. She is going to be on the stage. And listen, if you don't know her, I promise you, you're going to know who she is tonight. You might say, oh, I heard of. You won't even say you heard anymore. Because guess what? This baby girl is out there on fire. When I say fire, fire. Fire. Y'all know the song from back in the day. So listen, we got that fire on 75 South tonight. We're going to be in the house. Y'all hear me? Y'all know who I am. I'm the hostess of the mostest. I bring it to you right from the hip, baby. We don't sugarcoat it. We don't lay it left or lay it right. We're going to bring you straight down the middle. That's what we're going to do. When I say ride on 75, we're going to ride on 75. But before I bring her in, I want to play this song. Y'all know Father's Day is over. But if you're a real father, you're going to be a father every day, all day, 24/7. So check it out. If you can guess who the artist is, you can tell me who it is. If you can't guess, y'all wait for it. It's going down. Let's go.
Listen, this song right here is dedicated to my dad. But shot is with daddies all over.
Let's go.
That is love. This girl's first love. Show me all the things that a man should be. After the weight of the world on his shoulders, so came home to his family. A real man of standards. So let me say
yes, ma'am.
That's just my daddy's love. That's just my daddy's love. Let me tell you about my daddy's love. That's just my daddy's love. Oh, yeah. Daddy is a working man, always fixing things with his hands. Taught me how to be a boss. Oh yeah. Always take a stand. Taught me to lean on Jesus.
And now my stand to this walk.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
My dad always kept my mama in his arms.
Come on, baby.
It's all right.
Do it like this.
You better smooth that thing on out. Hey.
Yay. Well, listen, without no further ado, we got the lady of the hour. We got Miss Myia B music in the house, y'all. We talking about 75 South. We in the house. How you doing, baby?
Hey, I'm well. I'm blessed, highly favored, and I'm in this Southern Soul world, so I'm very favored. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
and yes, ma'am, yes, sir. You're looking real good over there.
Thank you so, and you are too. You are too. You looking very spry, very spry, very
This
bright.
all for you. This all for you on a Thursday night. It's Thursday. We in the house, baby.
Hey, we about to have a good time there. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes. So listen, it's been a long time coming. getting you on the Lady Coco show. Sometimes it's better later than sooner. So I'm glad that we're doing it right now. Shout out to your manager. Is it Shamela?
Samela.
Samela?
You just
Man,
call
she
her
be
Sammy.
working.
Sammy, Sammy Joe.
She be working for you. Let me tell you something. She be working for you. And you know, I was reaching out to you and trying to get you and this, that, and other. It just wasn't time. That's all it was.
Right,
And
right, right,
so
right.
I go back and I check my messages from way back months ago. And she
Mm-hmm.
done messaged me and all this stuff. So here I am apologizing. Apologizing
Ah,
because Facebook for some reason I had 1,200 messages and never seen them.
listen,
And I told her, I said,
and I'm
they
I'm
go ahead.
sorry too that we weren't able to get together when back then when you were messaging me. I'm sorry about that too. So it all works out in God's
Oh,
time.
it all works out. You see, we ain't got no love lost. When I reached out to you, you was like, "Oh yeah, I love your energy." So I was like, "I
Yeah.
love yours too. Look, I love yours too."
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
And so
Let's
here
do
we are tonight. You know, sometimes it's not God's timing when we do what we do. You know what I'm
it.
saying? And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's not even our timing. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't realize this. We haven't made it to heaven yet. We
Right,
ain't
right,
there. We
right,
living down here. We're real. We can pinch each other and say, "Ouch." You know what I'm saying?
right,
So we got to act like we human and live down here
right,
before
right,
we
right,
get up
right,
here. So
right.
everybody do what
Exactly.
they do. I mean, sometimes they act so spiritual, like, "Oh, no, you
Right,
ain't
right.
like that when them lights off. Stop playing. Don't play
Right.
too much. Can you
Listen,
hear
listen.
me?"
It's definitely how you treat people. Cause you can know the word, but do you do the word? Do you treat people how you supposed to treat them? I know I've seen where it's some not the judging about it because we all fall short, but I've seen some pastors and stuff, preach a message one way, and then in real life they be jealous and doing other stuff and dealing with other stuff, in real life. So it's for me, it's all about how you treat people. You can know the word, but are you living it? That's how I feel. You know.
Absolutely. And you know what? We're gonna let them hold that book where they want to hold that book. You can put it in your pocket, you can put it on your arm, you can put it on your bosom, you can sleep with it in your pillow. At
Right.
the end of the day, it is what it is. You hear me?
I hear you. I'm
We
all
trying
about
to we
how
trying to
how
live
do
our own life.
how do you treat people? That's the basis of how you
Yeah,
treat
that's
people.
right. It
That's
is.
the
And
basis.
sometimes, when I say this right here, it's not hard to treat someone right. It's not.
Right, right, right,
It's not.
right,
A lot of times people use what they've gone through in the past to treat
hmm
somebody that they know right now that way
right,
instead of treating
right,
them further. I
right,
met you like I met you right here, right?
right, right, right,
We
right,
done
right,
chopped it up, we done laughed, we done talked. We're breaking bread tonight, you see.
right,
And
right,
so
right,
can't nobody come between that but me and you. Can't nobody come.
right. Exactly, exactly.
So don't call my phone. Don't get in my ear. Don't
Right.
talk to me. You can't talk to me while I'm talking to you. Don't. Well, yeah, I like it, but
Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't do
For
that. I
sure.
don't want to hear it because I got things to do over here.
Right, 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 right.
And
And better,
tonight,
better, better things to do. Actually,
yeah,
better
no,
things
but
to do
not
too.
better than what we doing right now.
Oh
This
no,
is
no, no,
this
no,
is
no,
it right
no,
now. Right now on 75 South, we're in the house. This
Yes,
is it.
ma'am.
This
Let's
is it.
get it. Let's do it,
Yeah,
baby.
but let me tell you, I've been watching you for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I love your energy, as you said, you love my energy too. And I
Mm-hmm.
didn't even know that you knew who I was, and I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
vice versa. And
Mm-hmm.
so you don't stop. That's what I like about you. You don't stop. Oftentimes, we can start, but we always stop. We don't ever finish. And so
Mm-hmm.
you don't never finish until they say ash to ash and dust to dust. That's when
Right,
it's over, right? And
right,
so
right,
we
right.
all go through some things. We juggle life. We try to put it here, put it there. At the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, when your spirit and your attitude is good,
Mm-hmm.
you got things to do and places to go.
Right, right,
And
right.
so
Exactly.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Mhm. I was just telling Sammy Joe, in my opinion, I know that everybody don't believe like me, but I believe that as far as anybody in life, well, especially creatives and artists, it's three main things that will take you far. Now, in my opinion, if a belief in God, a higher power, whoever you want to call it, but a belief in
Whoever.
God. You know what I'm saying? Creativity, being
Mm-hmm,
creative and being consistent and just keeping your feet moving. Keep your feet
mm-hmm,
moving.
hmm
So you said you don't stop. Sometimes I get tired. I might not feel like posting. I might not feel like doing this or doing that. But I've learned that if I keep going, something after a
Mhm.
while will pop off. Like this interview. You know, this is a
Yeah, yeah,
blessing.
yeah. I
So
mean, it's been a
it's
whole year. There's been a whole year coming. You know what I'm
right.
saying? We've
A
chatted, and
year.
it's been a year, and you've been spotlight of the week, and I done played your music. We done pushed it out there and everything, and now we sit down tonight. So this is our time to
Let's
sit
do it.
down and just chop it up and break bread. Every time
Mhm.
it's not our time, but tonight
Right.
is our time. We're in the house tonight, and so I
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
tell you something. I commend you, for being who you are. I commend you for being bold and vibrant. I commend you for
Thank
not
you.
sugarcoating who you are.
Mhm.
Especially that last song, Standing on Business. I commend you because, see, here's the thing. Can't nobody make us or break us but ourselves.
Right, right,
I
right,
know we
right.
can do that. And so you have to get yourself to this point where I don't care what you say, how you say, when you say what you say. I'm going to be
Mhm.
me.
Right,
And
right,
if you
right, right,
can't
right.
be better than I can be me, then you going on with that because I ain't got nothing for you. You hear me? So
Right.
that's just me. And I believe also in being bold,
Mhm.
bold, vibrant, and stand on your own belief.
Mhm.
God gave us all five senses. Now it's up to
Mhm.
you to use one and not all five. It's up to you,
Right.
right? So you want to
Right.
use your sight and not your smell? That's on you. That today I speak. Okay?
Right, right, right.
And so I just believe in,
Mhm.
keeping it real. Our people,
Mhm.
our color, our melon, our chocolate, our dark, our light, white, bright, whatever we are, we always have a tendency to look at each other upside the head versus in our eyes. When I can
Mhm.
see your eyes and you can see my eyes, then that's when I know we connected. I don't
Right.
care what nobody say. If I can't look at you in your eyes and
Mhm.
you can't look at me, have you ever talked to somebody and every time you talk to them, they looking like that? And then they come back.
Yeah, yeah.
No, when I'm talking to you, I want you to look at me. That's how I was
That's for sure.
raised. My
Yes,
father
ma'am.
wouldn't let us put our head down when he talked to us. That's why I love that daddy song. We
Right.
couldn't look away. We had to look him in his eyes, and he could tell if we was telling the truth or telling a lie. Look
Right.
at me in my eyes. And so when
Right.
people can look at you when they
Mhm.
talking to you versus looking all over the universe, baby, come on back up in here. That's that.
I, I hear you. I hear you reading that body
So
language.
listen,
I hear
y'all.
you.
I love talking to people. I really do. That's my job on this podcast. I got so much that I do. But all the way from it's a Dooley, Georgia.
Dooley County, Georgia. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Dooley County,
Yes,
Georgia. It's 2 hours south of Atlanta. The town itself is called Vienna, Georgia. We just got our second stoplight. We still have, I don't know, I'm sure somewhere in Texas y'all got cotton fields and stuff, but we still got cotton field. I grew up with pecan trees and muscadine vines in my yard. So very rural, very rural. Yes, ma'am. Second, just
yes.
our second stoplight. So it's very rural. Yes, ma'am.
A whole rural area. I love it.
Very
Wait a
rural.
minute. Wait a minute. Are they driving the trucks, or the cars and doing the mail in the rural area that you don't
They,
have
they
the
actually they actually have actual. I don't mean to cut you off, but they have the actual mail trucks there. They have the actual mail trucks, so it's not like set back in the day. My grandma now. My grandma lived in the real country. Like but she's gone on now. But she had well water. They used to have cows and chickens and all that type of stuff. So and they live like 20 miles from where I'm from. But
okay.
yeah, so it's levels to this country and ruralness. It's levels to it, and so I'm not at the most country level, but I got my share. That's for sure.
So you a country girl though. So you are the bona fide certified country girl.
I'm country, but I ain't the country. Yes, I'm not. I've seen in this Southern Soul world. I've seen country, your baby. I've seen country. I've seen country. I thought I was country till I met some real, real, real country folk.
Right.
So
But you don't have that deep accent of
right,
country. You
right.
don't have it.
Yeah, I know. Some people have told me that sometimes when I talk to that, I sound like I'm from New York. I don't know. My parents are educators, and they always impressed upon us to talk and speak eloquently, especially when we're in a group and a crowd and making presentations and things of that nature. So that
Mhm.
may have something to do with it. But sometimes I can get real country. Like take that bite right where you got it from. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? Let me tell you, let me give you a little inside scoop. I tell people this. I'm country too. I was born in Mississippi. You
Okay.
see. So when I go, I was just there visiting, had a show there, right? And so
Mhm.
they're saying that you are not from Mississippi. I said, born and partially raised. Yes, I am. My mother's from Baton Rouge. My
Mhm.
father's from Mississippi. So I got a whole lot of look sauce up in the South. Come get it, chunk it. Don't throw it, just chunk it.
I hear you. I hear you.
You hear
I
me?
hear you.
So, but you know, you go to school and you get a
Mhm.
little educated and you learn how to speak. Even if
Right.
people say, "Oh, you so country," I
Right.
love the country. I do.
Right. Right. Right.
I
Right.
love the country.
And yeah, you definitely learn how to code switch and you know but there's a comfort there. There's a comfort in being able to communicate with people who know what you're saying. You talk that little country slang, you know, your tongue get a little lazy a little bit, you know, but people but people understand what you're saying. So
So let me ask you this, Maya. Let me ask you this.
Mhm,
So, do you do this right here? So, when you
mhm.
get around the people that's actually from the country, you find yourself acting and sounding just like them, and then when you leave them, all that leaves. How do you juggle it? Because it's for real.
Listen, and
It's
it
for real.
gets so bad sometimes that I kind of I'm more that even when and I know this ain't got nothing to do with the country, but even when I get around like some Jamaican people or some African people, no, I ain't know what from no Africa, no Jamaica.
I already, I already know you start sounding like that's so me. I ain't lying. That's so me. I can pick up their accent so fast. It's like, wait a minute. You know you ain't from Jamaica. You know you ain't from. You'll be like, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So I have to catch myself as not to. I try not to be offensive to anybody, with doing that. But yeah, definitely, I do that from time. I catch myself
Yeah.
doing that from time to time.
But you know what? It's good. People like it when you can gravitate to who they are too. A
Hmm.
lot of
Hmm.
times you find these people, man, they're so uppity.
Hmm.
They don't fit. I can fit
Hmm.
in any crowd. I don't care if you rapping. I don't care if you Southern soul, R&B, country. I just fit
Hmm.
in. It don't matter. And people just love me. Now everybody might not, but it's a lot of people love Lady CoCo. Like, where you from? I don't know where you from. And I just love people. So since I love people so much, when I go from my own surrounding areas, I'm the
Hmm.
star in the house always. When I walk in, I
Hmm.
don't own the building. There's somebody done spotted me at 6 feet tall, like, hey girl, hey. So
Are you 6 feet?
that in my heels, I'm 6 feet.
Okay, okay. How tall are you, flat footed? If you don't
No,
mind me asking.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'7.5". Give me my
I
half.
got you. I still got you, B. I'm about 5'9",
Okay,
5'9".
okay, 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 okay.
Right
I
now.
got you.
But I do stand tall. So when people see me on this internet, they be like,
Hmm.
oh, Lady CoCo is short. Then when they see me in person, they be like, damn.
I thought you were short too. I thought you were short. I thought you were short.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
no, 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 no. In my heels, I'm 6'1".
Oh, you a tall glass of water then? Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm a tall
ma'am.
glass of water. So most people think I'm short because normally I'm sitting down, but sometimes when I'm DJing and playing the music on the internet, I stand up. But I guess
Okay,
that it don't show that I'm tall. But no, I'm tall. I'm
okay, okay, okay. All right,
yeah, I'm
then.
tall.
Nothing wrong with that, baby. Nothing
So when
wrong with
I
that.
see you, you're gonna just have to hug me right here. Hey, Lady CoCo.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but you know
Hmm.
what though? My brothers are very tall. I don't like to talk about myself on the podcast because it's for you. But let me say this since talking
Hmm.
about height. My tallest brother is 6'5".
Hmm. Oh,
6'5".
okay.
Yeah.
So did y'all
So
play sports and stuff?
no, them clowns didn't play. I did. My
Hmm.
brothers, no, they was ladies' men. They didn't play no sports. They was
Hmm.
tall and good looking. That's what they
Hmm.
were. They didn't play no sport. Now they could, but they didn't
Hmm.
do no teams or nothing like that. So I got a 6'5", 6'4", 6'3". There's no lie. 6'2", 6'1", and 5'11". The shortest one is 5'11", and my father is 5'2". So all my brothers is tall, and the sisters are short. Except I have a sister taller than me. She's 5'11", and I'm 5'9".
Now you say your daddy was 5'2"?
No, my daddy was 6'2".
Oh, 6'2". Okay, okay, okay,
Six
okay.
two.
Okay,
All the
6'2".
boys is like from 6'5" all the way down to the youngest brother is 5'11".
Oh wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow, wow,
tall.
wow.
All of
Okay,
them.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
But
Yeah.
anyways, enough of all of that. We want to talk about Myia B, her career and her success, and how you got started in this music thing. I mean, you're very good. Your music is good. I've listened to pretty much all your songs, and your
Thank you.
charisma is just it's overwhelming. It's
Yes,
overwhelming.
ma'am.
So tell us how you got started with this thing.
Yes, ma'am. So I started with music. I might have been 6, 7 years old, and 6 or 7 years old in the church. And I used to watch my auntie Amelia Woodford Williams. She lives in Macon County, Georgia. But I used to look at her singing in the choir, and I used to admire her, and I wanted to do what she was doing. So my parents put me in the choir at an early age. I remember the first song that we sung was "Whose side are you leaning on?" I'm leaning on the Lord's side. Whose side are you leaning on? So, so I remember singing that song, and I remember just over the years when I would sing certain songs, I remember loving the way that people would respond to me. People would, stand up and shout and start crying. And Myia, we want you to sing that song. Like they used to like for me to sing "I Almost Let Go," and this was in my going into my high school years. People were responding to me, and I just figured that I had a and people would tell me that I had a my voice was different. I remember one of the mothers in the church telling me, you're gonna be on big stages one day,
Mm.
and by the grace of God is coming into fruition what she spoken to me. So after high school, I got into this all girls gospel quartet group. After a few years, we disbanded, went our own way. Um, I went ahead. It was a few years later, back in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I somebody messaged me and said, "Hey, you should go to BET Sunday's Best tryouts." I went there by the grace of God. I made it there. I had a conversation with Kirk Franklin on stage. Things transpired, and I made it to the top 20 of BET Sunday Best. I thought that was going to
Wait, what
catapult.
year? Wait a minute. What year was this?
2020.
I think I saw. That's why I think I saw you there. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I knew when I saw you on Facebook, I had saw your face before. I knew it.
Right. Right.
That was
Yep.
my show. That was like, yes, okay.
Yes. Yeah. So and we filmed that right before actually COVID hit, as we were filming, because I think we went like January or February of 2020, but it didn't air until July of that year. But
Mm,
COVID was just hitting when we were filming it, and so but I thought that BT Sunday Best was going to catapult me, and that I was scared because I was the first openly LGBTQ contestant on Sunday Best, the first openly. I'm gonna put that out there, but I thought that it was gonna be all this backlash from churches, and I was nervous. I was calling my mama, asking mama, "Do you think I should see, Bob?" And I just was nervous about it. Man, it didn't do nothing. The show came on. People recognized me from the show here and there, but I thought it was going to catapult my career. I didn't
mm.
realize it was on me to I can't depend on nobody else or nothing else to put me out there. So 2021, I released a song, "They Don't Know," then "Angel Wings," and then my career started to my professional solo career started to take off that way.
To take off that way.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you know what? You can be on all of these different platforms doing what you do. But at the end of the
Right,
day, it's all about you.
right. It's
It's
all
all about
about you.
you. Because
Hmm.
I even noticed we had a young lady, Dee Dee Simon. She
Hmm.
just went to what was it? It was the American Got Talent, AGT, right?
Hmm.
She did
Hmm.
really, really good.
Hmm.
She did her thing up there. But at the
Hmm.
end of the day, if she doesn't push herself, guess what? That'll
Right,
all shut down real fast. It'll
right.
shut down.
Yes, it
So
will.
you have to make sure once you put yourself there and you
Hmm.
made it and they know who you are, they'll forget
Right,
about you real fast. I say this often when a person dies, speak on Kobe all the time. He
hmm
was that number one stunner. He could go down that court, honey, smooth with that tongue hanging out his mouth. But then
right,
when he passed away, it was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. What they going
right,
through. Everybody crying. After 30 days, it got quiet. Nobody
right,
talking about Kobe no more. They ain't saying
right.
nothing. Like, and this dude was hot.
Right,
He
right,
was
right,
hot,
right,
right? He was hot. He was the most talked about
right,
outside of
right,
Michael Jordan.
right, right,
Okay, so it's the same thing with this music business. If you
right.
feel like you've made it and that's
Hmm.
it, that's
Right,
when you lose. You got to keep
right,
going. You got to keep pushing, like you said earlier. Yes, I
right.
get tired sometimes. And no, sometimes you don't want to do nothing. But it's
Hmm.
something about that inner man. That inner
Yeah,
man.
right,
It talks
right.
to your spirit. It talks to you like, look at here. Now you ain't did nothing in 20 hours. Get up.
Get up, and
Get up.
so it definitely speaks to um doing being consistent, but it also speaks to doing something that will last, doing things that are
Mhm,
important, doing things that will touch people, so that when we are gone, when 70, 90, 120 years from now, when God decides to take us home, you know um that we do something that's impactful, something that I like to be positive, something that's uplifting, something that
mhm,
really will touch people, so that
mhm, mhm.
our legacy will live on that way as well.
And
Yeah.
something that would just never die.
Right.
Music is so therapeutic. Music
Right.
is more powerful than a basketball. People
Right.
might not believe that. I mean, while you living and you dribbling, it's good
Hmm.
because I see you. But that
Right.
music, I can still hear you. I can see
Right.
you can turn on Aretha Franklin right now.
Right.
Rock steady, baby. And it's just like she ain't gone nowhere.
Yes, man. I know that. Oh, yeah. You better. Let me find out. Oh, shoot. I know. Hey, I found me an artist
But
I
I'm
need to
just, but I'm
download.
just, I'm just
Mhm.
saying, like, that music most definitely never
Mhm.
dies. You're looking at
Mhm.
Mel Waiters, Johnny Taylor, Tyrone
Mhm.
Davis, Marvin
Mhm.
Cease. When you play that in the club now, baby, they
Mhm.
still jumping up. They ready.
Right, right,
You
right, right.
see,
For
and
sure.
they're
For
gone.
sure.
So it's all about what you
Mhm.
put out there that makes you become who you are. If that
Right,
music is good, it will never die. Never die.
right, right. Yes,
Never that. So
ma'am.
they're gonna
Yes, ma'am.
always talk about Myia B music because why? Baby,
Yeah.
she was out there with that thing. You hear me? She was out there. What? Yeah, yeah. And sometimes I'm gonna tell you something. How good the music is.
Mhm.
You find people
Mhm.
didn't know you, and they're playing the music and say, "Oh yeah, I remember when he used to do shows. He passed away about 5 years ago." It's like,
Mhm.
hey, what?
Right,
You don't
right,
even
right,
know the artist is dead, but that's from back then. So
right,
that's why now we have to make sure we put out good music, good
right,
sound, solid music that's gonna
right,
take them to the next level. And that's
right,
what
right,
you're doing, girl. That's
right.
what you're doing.
I pray and I thank you for your kind words, and the same for you. Your music will live on. I'm gonna speak that on both of us for sure.
Well, thank you
For
so
sure.
much. Thank
Yes,
you so
ma'am.
much. But
Yes,
I want
ma'am.
to see everybody. My thing is, I want to see everybody win.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
want to see
Hmm.
all of us win. Now, everybody don't want to see that. They might say that, but they don't want to see it. But either way,
Hmm.
when you know you're a winner, can't nobody stop that. You got to walk with that swag. They're like, hey, how you doing?
Yes,
you
ma'am.
got to just come in there with that confidence, and they might say who she thinks she is. I'm be like, hey, how you doing? Still, you all right? Yeah, hey, girl, hey.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes, ma'am.
that's what I see you doing. I love to see you go live. I never catch you when you go live. I always see it after. Tell me a little
Mhm.
bit about when you go live and you do your little whatever you have going on. Tell us about that.
First of all, I want to say I thank God for this interview. I thank God for my family. But after all that, I want to say, what's up, MB fam? I know my MB fam is looking and listening. Listen, my MB fam was created from Facebook Lives, and so I just go, I just go live. I like to connect with my people, connect with my supporters and my fans, and from that, one of the supporters from one of the members of the MB fam created the name. I said, "Hey y'all, let's put a name on this group," and his name is Duce, and he came up with the name of MB Fam. So we just meet when on my off days. Most of my off days, we just come together. We talk. I sing a little bit if I'm in the mood, or we can have discussions, and we just have a good time.
And
So
y'all eating dinner and everything. Don't forget the dinner.
oh, I forgot. We got to do this again. We got to bring the dinner back. We got
Y'all
to
be
bring the
eating
dinner
dinner and
back.
everything. Like I want to eat with
Yeah, yeah.
y'all too.
Well, listen, I gotta bring that back. I'm glad you reminded me of that. We eat dinner. we, we just have a good time and we sing. One time I was playing the piano on there, which I don't really play that much. I was pecking, but
Okay.
yeah. So, but
So,
yeah,
so like you play instruments too?
I pick, I can't say I play. I pick, I
Okay,
pick,
you pick.
I pick. Yes, ma'am, I pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they
Mhm.
saying the MB family say they here, baby. They here.
Okay, LB
MB
fam,
fam
check
is
in,
here. They
baby.
helping this thing.
Listen, and y'all share this live for me, MB fam. Please do it.
Y'all hear that? She said share the live for her because she got some
Hmm.
more to say. That who is that? Shy Wilson.
Okay,
Who is that?
shy.
Winky Bennett. Oh, they up in here.
Winky.
Yes. You can't see them. You can't see their
I
comments.
can't see them on the screen for
Do
some
you have
reason.
your phone where you can click? If you click comments, you can see it.
Let's see.
Click comments.
I don't see. I'm gonna be done. I don't want to mess. Oh, I don't want to
Don't
mess.
mess it up. But if you click on comments, you can see what they're saying
Oh, hold on. There
right
it
in the box.
is. There it
Yeah.
is. Miss Martha, Chelsea, Karen, what's up? Harvette, Tina, what's up? Alfreda, what's up? What's up?
See?
Deuce. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hey, y'all, shout in, shout in. What's up, Tamika? Kalisha, what's up? Shine this thing. Okay, that Crystal, what's
They
up?
all in there. And I
Okay,
shouldn't
that's
have, you know what? Sometimes I don't tell the artist how they can see what's going on. I wait
right.
for a minute. Because if you do, you'll be like, but you've been out here a minute now, so now I can tell you what to
Now
do.
you can tell me how to do that. Okay, okay, okay. Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
Yeah,
That
so they
was.
are on here. So, girl, listen.
Hmm.
Listen, what do you have on the table? I know that we got that new song, Standing on Business, but what do you have on the table, like for Myia B, just out there doing your thing? Just talk to us about where you see yourself, what you're doing, where you want to go. Let's talk about all that. And I'm going to give you 5 minutes to just elaborate. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to listen. And y'all listen to and keep sharing for her, okay?
So I mean, my main thing is I want to my main goal in life is to uplift and to entertain. So of course I want to continue to uh I want to continue to drop music that's impactful. I'm in Southern Soul now, but I want to, I do want to lift continue to drop inspirational songs, uplifting songs. Um and I want to continue on this journey with the MB family and be encouraging and connect with them. But also I want to, I want to get into like short films and movies and, I don't, I'm not, I have interest in directing short films and movies and things of that nature. But I'll dibble and dabble in some stage plays. So if there's anybody out there that's looking for some singers for some stage plays, definitely speak with my manager and we can see what we can work out with that. I'm looking on into doing bigger shows and creating more fans around the nation, around the world. I want to take it worldwide. I want to go worldwide. It's pretty regional right now, the shows that I've been doing, but it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. I have not done a show past Alabama yet. I haven't done a show past North Carolina yet. I haven't done a show in Florida yet. So this is we're at the beginning. We're at the beginning. So actually somebody where they from? Sarasota? Where they from? What part of Pensacola. Pensacola. So that'll be my first show in Florida. I haven't I just got over here in the Southern Soul world in like October. So but this is things are really starting to unfold for me now. So definitely bigger shows, more shows. I want to start throwing my own shows. I want to get into film, maybe some stage plays. I want to do some cameos in a movie and have some starring roles in movies. Um I want to throw some excursions and some getaways with my MB fam, all around the country and all around the world. Uh, there's a lot of things I want to do. But those are the things that I'm getting. I want to get into some possible products and some more merch. Merch. Some more merch. It's a lot of stuff I want to do, but I haven't. That's a good question. I need to actually write that down and put it on paper and start formulating those ideas. But those are just some basic things that I want to get into moving
Okay.
forward. Hmm.
The good thing is you have your family,
Hmm.
what is it called? The FB, the
MB
MB, the
MB
M,
fam.
MB fam, you have
Mm-hmm.
those, and when you have that, and that love is loyal, they're loyal to you, you're loyal to them. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all you need. And from October to now, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy because I'm thinking you've been out there for a long, long time. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot tell that you just started and you just getting your feet wet in Southern Soul. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you had those small places that you've been, just rest assured it's gonna grow. One
Mm-hmm.
thing about it, those promoters love good artists and good music. They love
Mm-hmm.
good music. And if
Mm-hmm.
you can come and rock the house, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And the
ma'am.
main thing is this, they always talk about this in Southern Soul. Oh, this is the main thing. Can you put asses in the seat? And I would say, yes, I can put asses, butts, cows, horses, whatever you want. I can put it, whatever you feel like you want me to bring, I'm going to bring it. And so
Right.
your family that follows you very closely, if you got
Mm-hmm.
something and you going, guess who's going?
Right. 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 Right.
They're
Right.
going too.
Right. Right.
And they
Right.
be
Right.
waiting to see where you're gonna be next. And so
Right.
that's what's gonna help you get to the next level because you coming with something. You got
Right.
substance. And so for
Right.
all you haters out there, you sideways up, looking down, kind of people like that, like trying to see what's going on. Just look straight ahead and look me in my eyes, and you'll see.
Listen, keep watching, baby. Keep
Yeah, keep
watching.
watching. Keep watching. Keep
Listen,
keep
keep
watching
watching.
and keep doing your thing. Don't never stop. Once you start a social media thing with the people, you can never stop. Because when you stop that, sometimes you fold. Because they be
Mm-hmm.
looking for, even when you don't feel good, they be looking for you like, you going live today. You're going
Mm-hmm.
live.
Oh yeah.
They
Oh
be looking
yeah.
for like, you okay? I've been
Shout
waiting for
out to
you to come.
Winky. Shout out to Duce. Shout out.
Yeah.
They ask if am I coming on today. So for sure, for sure, for
You
sure.
see what I'm saying? So they
Mm-hmm.
look for you to come on.
Right.
I mean, now you put it in them like, okay. And I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started this social media thing, let me tell you, who burnt me out was me. I burnt myself out. And
Mm-hmm.
so when I wouldn't go live, it was like, Lady CoCo, you okay? I said, I'm fine. You going
Mm-hmm.
live tonight? I'm like, no, not tonight. And so I found myself losing people because
Mm-hmm.
I used to go live almost every day and they were
Mm-hmm.
looking for it. As a female, I was an internet DJ.
Right.
I've done some gigs outside of it, but I'm not carrying nobody's equipment on my back because y'all ain't paying me enough. You hear me? So we ain't doing it.
Right.
But on
Right.
live, honey, I play all your songs 20,000 times a day. At the end of the
Right.
day, I kind of like lost some people, as I said, because I'm tired now. I'm burnt out. Y'all go to somebody else's live. So I would say, hey, DJ such and such is on tonight. Y'all go.
Right.
But it's
Right.
not like
Right.
you when you build a fan base and you don't call them fans, it's your family. Oh, your
Mm-hmm.
family looking for you.
Right. 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 Oh, they
They don't
definitely be looking
understand
for
what
you.
tired is. They don't know what that is. You
Yeah. They.
tired?
They.
What? They don't understand it.
Yeah. They definitely look for me. They look for me for sure. For
Yeah,
sure. For
yeah.
sure.
So you
Mm-hmm.
might have to tell them, hey, I'm gonna be on Tuesday, maybe Thursday, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes on the Monday or Sunday afternoon. You got to tell them that because they've been looking for all of that. They do.
And I wish I don't mean to cut you off. I wish I had a more of a structured live schedule, but I'm also a nurse outside of this. And so
You a nurse?
yes, yes, I'm a nurse. Sammy Joe's a nurse as well, but yes, I'm a nurse. And
Okay.
yeah, and so my schedule is kind of irregular. I'll work for something like a week on, and then I'll be off for like a week. So I'm in my week stretch now of being off, and so it's just my schedule is irregular. It's hard to tell them a certain schedule, but I try to tell them beforehand, hey y'all, I'm gonna be off on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so y'all come see me. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's gonna become more regular.
But wait a minute. How long have you been a nurse? Let's go back to the nurse.
I've
How long have you been a nurse?
I've been a nurse since 2017. 2017. Yep. So
Okay.
since
So you take
2017.
care of the people. You take care of the people.
I do my best. I do my best. I do my best. Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you, you have the right personality
Mm-hmm.
to be a nurse. You could be
Thank you.
anything else but that. I work in the medical field too, and sometimes it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's it,
What?
it, it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a med tech and I'm a nurse assistant. I just
Okay.
didn't. I couldn't be a nurse. I worked in the ER and all of that stuff, baby, putting them
Right.
in the bags, towing them and all that stuff. And they're like, no. I ain't.
Listen, and even at my level right now, I still learn things from CNA. They know how to put them pads on them and twist them a certain way. Put the leg up for you turn them and do this. I said, okay, baby. You know, it's some tenured CNAs that I still, baby. Okay, I'm gonna listen to you. Experience is experience, and it's
But
something
you know,
you learn
CNAs
from.
have the hardest job in the medical field.
Oh, for sure.
They
For
have the
sure.
hardest job. They're the
Hands
hardest
down. Hands down.
job.
CNA's job is harder than nurses. Nurses'
Yes,
job is more stressful, I ain't gonna say stressful, it's more taxing than a doctor's job. That's how I feel.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so yeah, for sure, for sure. That's how I feel, you
Because
know.
a lot
So
of times, you know, the nurse take care of the patient. You only
right.
call that doctor when you just need that doctor's
Right.
help. So
Listen,
the nurse.
yeah, the nurse will have to speak to the physical therapist, the respiratory therapist, the family, the patient, the doctor, the who, the that. So the nurse is in the center of all that. So for sure, for sure, for sure. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
so you know, I commend you for that. And then to
Mm-hmm.
sing too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that's amazing. But girl, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-uh. Tonight you are on stage, and I
Mm-hmm.
do see some promoters on here. I'm not gonna say no names, but I see some promoters on here. So we're gonna
Okay.
give you opportunity to grace the stage tonight because it's showtime. You give us a
Okay.
couple songs a cappella, and then we're gonna play some of your songs with your
Uh,
music. So whatever
oh,
you decide you want to sing, gospel, blues, just Myia B music, however you want to do, we're gonna let you do it. It's showtime now.
okay. Okay. Said I stand on business. Every word I say. I stand on business. I don't play no games. Said I stand on business. Every word I say, yeah, I can make your toes curl, make you say my name. You know, that's a little bit of something. You know, ain't
Okay, you
nothing
know
like
what? Let me call it for you. Let's do a blues song.
a blues
What would you?
song. Hold
Let's
on,
do a blues song.
hold on. Now. What kind of blues? What? Let me see something.
Anybody? Johnny Taylor, Marvin Seas, Tyrone Davis. I mean,
Which one? Oh yeah. Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man, and he's doing the best he can. I heard him say, "Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man, and he's doing the best he can." Oh
come on
yeah.
to the screen then.
Hey, listen, I'm just recovering. I'm just recovering from a show last weekend. I probably can learn some techniques from you on how to, save my voice from being so hoarse. But be easy with me now. Be easy
Yeah, I'm
with
gonna be
me.
easy. Okay, give us a gospel song.
Okay. Hold my hand, Jesus, and don't let it go. I need you right now, like never before. Hold my hand, Jesus. I can't do this by myself. I need you right now, Father, and there's nobody else. Yeah, that's Hold My Hand by Myia B Music. Y'all download that.
Give us,
Download that
give us,
thing.
give us one more gospel. Give us one more, one more.
Oh, let's see. This is my go-to when I go to churches and stuff. I say, thank you. Thank you, Lord. Dun, dun, thank you. Thank you, Lord. I just want to say, oh, thank. I just want to thank you, Lord. I just want to thank you. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, there we go.
How good has he been? He's
It's
been
been. Go ahead, take that part. Take that little piece.
so good.
Yeah.
He's
Woo.
been so good.
Mm.
Mhm. He's been so good. And I just want to thank you,
You,
Lord.
Lord.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we
So
go.
wait
That's
a
it.
minute, y'all. We ain't gonna sing her voice out tonight. We just want y'all to listen to it. Y'all listen to it. Listen to
Mhm. Yes, ma'am.
it. Y'all listen to it. Listen to it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's party time, y'all.
This song goes out to all the lovers. Can we do it like that? Make you feel like it's your first time. Listen, can we do it like that? First time, the first time around.
Let's go, girl.
Can we do it like that? First time, baby, baby. First time around. Do you remember your very first love? Put a little butterfly in your stomach.
Come on, y'all.
Whenever they gave you a kiss or a hug. I don't mean to bring back old memories, but baby, that's what you do to me. Oh, first time, oh yeah.
Y'all ain't ready.
First time around.
Can we do it? Can we do it, baby?
First time, baby.
Can we do it, baby?
First time around.
Sing it, Myia.
Let's get it, baby.
You were doing things that you weren't supposed to do.
What you say, huh?
Listen. Hi. Mama told you, mama told you. Hey,
Running with the fast, what will you do?
look at me.
You love me up and you love me down.
Yeah.
Ain't no better love around. First time,
It's party time, y'all.
first time around.
Can we do it, baby?
First time, baby.
Can we do it, can we do it, can we do it, baby?
Sing it, sing it, sing it.
Oh, I wanna love you, babe. 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 I wanna kiss you, baby. I wanna kiss you, baby. Like the first time. The first what? Mm. The first time around. Yeah. Ooh, wanna do it like the first time. Woo.
You better sing it.
The first time around.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you what I love. Let me tell you what I love. Last night,
Mhm.
I interviewed Sir Charles Jones's daughter.
Okay, okay.
And when I tell you, no music, just straight a cappella for the first time doing an
Hmm.
interview in Southern Soul.
Hmm.
Baby,
Hmm.
when y'all can do that music, them songs and ain't no music behind it. That's when you know. So to the
Yes, ma'am.
promoters out there, if y'all looking
Yes,
for a good artist that can
ma'am.
actually come and get on that stage and make it happen, because see, sometimes the music shut down, the DJ system shut down. And what you
Hmm.
gonna do when you got the audience all in there rocking with you, they rocking with you, and the music stops? You might stop for a second, but then you got to come right on back in there. Do what you would do if the music stopped. What would you do?
Can we
What would
do
you
it?
do?
Can we do it? Can we do it, baby? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we... Y'all over there, can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it, baby? Can you do it? In the middle, hey, can you do it? Can you do it, baby? Can you do it, baby? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it, baby? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you? Hey, I need the men out here. All the men. Come on. Hey, I need y'all to say it. Like the first time. Come on. Can we do it? Can we? Hey, like the first time. Hey, come on. Hey, we can make it rock, baby. That's not a problem.
That's what I'm
We
talking about. And
we can
you
still
know,
get it.
let me tell you
We,
something, Maya. Let me tell you something, Myia B. I
mm-hmm,
was at an award show in Mississippi about 3 years ago,
mm-hmm,
and everything shut down. All the power went out, and we had an artist up there performing. He was all into it. I mean, he was all into it, and it cut. So it stopped. So you gonna stop, right? And they looked around, and I'm like, I'm recording. I'm like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And baby, he had his camera guy, and he said, go for it. That joker started singing, and the whole room was just. We was in the dark, honey. It was just, hey. And we still got that footage right now.
Yes.
Now.
And
so you got to be ever ready at all times. You got to be ever ready because that sound system can shut down.
Right. And me and Sammy Joe was watching. We were watching the artist last night, and something happened at the show, and they had to pause for a little while, and we were just watching and seeing how the person responded, and just taking notes. So I'm glad that you mentioned that. That is something that I need to be ready for. That's that. So thank you for that tidbit for sure.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, one of them shows, it just possibly might happen because that sound system sometimes.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you, Lady CoCo, how do you handle that? What do you, if that were to happen to you, what would you do? What would you do in that situation? Go ahead. I'm getting advice from you. I'm getting advice.
I would do the same thing you just did. When you're comfortable in yourself, right? And you know what you bring to the table. It's not about the music, but it's about you being the music. You are the music. You are your own music. And so whatever comes out of you, it's going to flow to the audience, right? And so let's say if I'm not singing to them, baby, I can get that microphone and walk that floor. I can talk to them. You hear me?
Right.
So I would just do the same thing. That I would keep going. You don't stop. And a lot of times it could just be a moment where, and I do this too on set, I just talk to them. I just talk to them. And it's almost like now you don't went to church. You was doing your thing. And in a matter of any second or moment, people love to hear something good, something positive. So I don't never stop like, what we go? I just own it then. It's my time to own it then, baby. I just gonna take over.
I got you. And on a smaller scale, I kind of experienced something like that. So when I maybe I should tap into that more. Yeah, that's a good tip. That's a good tip.
And you should because they say, oh, you shouldn't take the church. You take that church everywhere you go because that's what's in you. You take it everywhere you go. On all sets, somebody in that crowd is broken.
Right.
I mean, broken. And they see everybody else up dancing, having a good time. If you notice your crowd, you're going to always find somebody just sitting there just looking like.
I'm telling you.
You're going to always find somebody. So they came looking for something. So can you give it to them? See, the rest of them already up, having a good time. They're dancing, they're partying. And you find that person just sitting over there like everybody. It ain't no way this one person is over there like this.
Right.
And that's my time. That's my time. Then they go right on to them like, listen here. Come on.
But see, so what I was doing is I was focusing on the uppers, right? The people that's up dancing, giving it to me. But that's a different strategy to focus on the one that's sitting down, baby.
Focus on that one that's sitting down.
Yeah, that's a different strategy.
Something is going on. They paid their money. They here. But I ain't. It's just like a relationship. You're in a relationship, and this person is feeling you like that. They all into you, and then you sitting here like, yeah. But you ain't feeling it like that. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna do something to get your attention, and they're gonna keep doing it to get your attention. So when you at that crowd, you
speaking now. You speaking now.
I like to look at that one that's sitting back there in that corner watching everybody.
Right.
And that's where I'm going. Because y'all going to keep partying out there because y'all in it. I got y'all. I got to go get that one back there.
Got you. I got you.
Got to go get that one back.
Yes, ma'am.
And you'll be surprised. Like, you might say something in their ear, like, everything okay? You good? You came out to have a good time, right? And you just grab them by the hand and bring them onto the dance floor. You'll see now they done forgot about sitting over there looking at everybody.
I hear you. Now,
so that's how you do it.
Don't talk about me if you see me using your trick and I bring somebody from the back. Now, don't talk about
No,
me too
I want you.
bad now.
That's exactly what I want you to do. It for all of the rest of you out there that's
Hmm.
doing your shows. You see
Right,
that person or those couple of people back there, they drinking, they just can't get into it. It might
right,
take somebody that listen, come on, go with me. I want
right.
you to
Yes,
do
ma'am.
it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's what I
That's
want
that's
you to do.
that's good
So I want
information.
you to say, like, you're new to this thing. I see
Hmm.
Sunshine is single, and she said, yep, so true. And it is so true. It
Right,
is.
right, right.
Sometimes they just want that one-on-one. If you give them that one-on-one for 2 seconds, you don't
Hmm.
want a whole fan forever. They may have that money. Like, wait a minute, you know where you going next week? I'm gonna be there.
Yes,
And they're gonna go
ma'am.
tell somebody too, like, man, I was just in a whole funk and I just wasn't, I couldn't get into it. Nothing was wrong. Everybody was having a good time, and I was
Right,
just feeling some type of way. And
right,
this lady came to me. They're
right.
gonna always remember you. I get that all the time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I
ma'am.
get it.
Yes.
I mean, people come and say, Lady Coco, I was feeling so bad, even on my lives, because I sit down and I'm a public figure. So I talk to them like, listen, I don't know what you're going through today. You may have had a rough day. It might not look good for you right now, but let me tell you something. I need you to stay focused. I need you to get it together. I need you to get up. Get up and take that stride. Take that walk. Look at yourself in the mirror, because can't nobody see you in that mirror but you. So you got
Listen,
up and do it. You hear me? That's what I be doing. Yes,
listen. This is not the end. The sun will shine. Listen, the rain is just watering the flowers that's about to grow in your life. Listen, tell them, Lady Coco.
you tell them
Tell them.
too. You got to tell them too, because you got a
Listen.
whole family over there that's following you. A whole family.
Listen. I'm telling you, yes, you're beautifully and wonderfully made. Listen, you have gifts and purposes to bring to the table. Yeah, yeah. There's a
Oh,
real. If
thank
you're
you.
still on this earth, you're still breathing. You're still here. You're able to
Yeah,
hear and see.
yeah.
There's a purpose for you. There's a purpose for you for
And that's
sure.
all you got to tell your people, your
Mm-hmm.
MB fam. That's
Mm-hmm.
all you got to tell them. I mean, I don't know who this for tonight. We're gonna eat some dinner. Come
Mm-hmm.
on in here. Let's eat this dinner. And while
Right.
we eating this dinner, let me talk to you. You probably
Right.
had a rough day today. You don't
Right.
feel like you want to live. You feel like you just want to give up the ghost. But you're not gonna do it on my watch. Come on in here. Let's eat. We're gonna talk about it. There it
Let's
is.
go. Yes, ma'am.
There it
Yes,
is right
ma'am.
there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You have
That's how you
inspired
get
me.
it.
Yes, ma'am. I've done that on a couple of lives, but I need to tap into that more. I need to tap more into that. That's for sure. They need to
Mhm.
hear it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
For
And
sure.
as you go, you're going to be able to do it because you have that spirit to do. You have the attitude. You have the
Hmm.
right personality. See, a lot of times they don't have the right attitude. These
Hmm.
artists out here, they want to act stuck up, and you act like you haven't even arrived yet. You haven't even scratched the surface, and you want to have
Right.
your nose turned up. Put your nose back down. Put your nose down and look at me like I look at you. Because you ain't got
Right.
no more than me, and I don't have no more than you, but I'm striving, baby. So when you see me again, you're going to see a whole
Right.
bigger and a new me, because I ain't going to stop doing what I'm doing, but I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going up the ladder. So if you want to have that funk stank attitude, you go right ahead, but don't come around me with that.
Right. Because we're all human. Don't mean that I keep cutting you off. Sorry. We're all human, but we're just differently gifted. And just because I have a gift in this area doesn't mean that somebody is less than me because they're gifted in another area, or they haven't realized their gift yet. So it's we're all people. We're all we human, man. We're human.
But
We're human.
sometimes, let me cut you off. Sometimes they
Mhm.
recognize the gift. They
Right.
recognize the gift. They know
Ah.
they know when you're gifted. They don't have to guess.
Ah.
All you gotta do is open your mouth, and that's a gift right there. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
What
Right.
you're saying. That's why Sir Charles came out there and said, jealousy. I
Mm.
know you feel it, girl.
Yes, ma'am.
What
Yes,
is it?
ma'am.
But God'll make your enemies your footstool, girl.
Yeah.
Mm. It's just like that. So when
Right.
people see a
Mm-hmm.
talent, not
Mm-hmm.
some talent, but a talent, and they
Mm-hmm.
see that you're gifted, you
Mm-hmm.
can forget it. It ain't. They might be, hey, it ain't no, hey girl, hey, how you doing? How you doing? I see you got
Right.
work to do. You got work to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
to you now. You got work to do. And
Yes, ma'am.
everybody not gonna be your friend. And everybody
Mm-hmm.
not gonna be your partner. Mo 3 is gone. And he kept
Mm-hmm.
saying it over and over and over, came out with the song. So don't expect them to be your friend. Don't expect them to be your partner. The people that roll with you, let them ride with you. The people that ride with you, let them roll with you. And you keep on going. You keep on punching. Get them boxing gloves on and just knock them out one time. They got a TKO, baby. I'm still rolling. I'm Myia B. You hear me? It's like that. You have to have that attitude in order to make it in this business. You do.
And any other tips or things that you've learned along the way, please drop it on me. Let me know. Let me know what's down the road. Tell me. I'm all ears. I'm curious and I'm interested, and I feel like maybe there's a pothole or two that I can jump over by knowing, what people who have come before me have experienced. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm all ears. I'm all
Well,
ears.
here's the thing. When you stand to be different and you come with something, you see, sometimes they stand to be different but don't come with nothing. You stand to be different and you bold and vibrant and you come with something. You come with something. You come with a lot. And people are watching. They're watching. And a lot of times they watch and they like, but then they also watch to see you fold. Let's see how far she gonna go. Let's see,
Right.
If she's gonna, and it's all about the shows and so. It's really, it ain't about you going live or people knowing who you are and blah, blah, blah. Because you do that on your own. You do that on your own. But it's when those promoters see you and they want to book you on their show. And now they see you on this flyer this week. You on that flyer next week. And damn, she on the flyer next week too. I just seen another flyer. You see, they see that. And then they feel some type of way. They become inferior of you. And it's not you. The Bible says that your gift, not my gift, your gift will make room for you. You see?
Right.
So all you got to do is keep being you. The main thing is don't go tell everybody your business because everybody don't need to know your business. You sit and talk to them. Oh, you're on the phone with Lady CoCo. Yeah, Lady CoCo, yeah, girl. Like, girl, what? Tell me more. You just telling me more. Yeah, right. Really? It's just them conversations. Like, no, you don't need none of them conversations. You need to keep doing what you're doing. You need to keep strategizing and staying focused on you. Forget about the next one and what they're doing, but stay focused on you because I'm going to tell you this. I've been in Southern Soul for 5 years. It's a lot of jealousy. It's a lot of envious people. You might say, oh, don't say that, but it's true. It's a lot of jealous people out there. And just because they say, I got you, believe you me, at 5 o'clock, they done forgot about who you were. They over there telling somebody at 6 o'clock, man, I'm sick and tired of her. I don't know who she thinks she is. On top of that, she says she a stud too. Ain't nobody about to give ain't nobody ask you nothing.
Right.
Let me be me.
Your mama like me. For anybody that say
your daddy too.
your daddy too. And your daddy does too. Okay?
Your daddy too. Your daddy too. Your daddy do too. Your daddy too. Your daddy looking at me too. I just came to your house yesterday and your daddy was looking at me too. Yeah, it was.
He wouldn't let my hand go. Do you understand me?
And then Aunt Brenda was over there. Aunt Brenda was all in my face and she tried to kiss me too. So stop playing with me because I saw Aunt Brenda over there. And then your cousin Lisa, she was over there talking about how good I smell. So now what? So in your shoes, you're gonna catch some flack. But when they see that you are talented and you are about your business, that's all that matters. That's all that matters is you being you, and don't let nobody change you from being you. Don't even try to pretend to be somebody that you're not. I am that I am. And that's just what that is. See, God is the one wake us up every morning, put breath in our bodies. I can't do that for you. I can't come tap you on your shoulder and say, Mike, get your tail up. Get it. I can't do it. So if the alarm clock go up at 6 o'clock and you don't wake up at 6 o'clock, it's just ding, 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 ding. Okay, it done went all day. You ain't showed up at work. Ain't nobody seen you. And when we get to your house, your alarm clock's still going. That's because God said that's it. He called it at 6 o'clock this morning. I don't know what time it happened to me myself, but at 6 o'clock, she didn't roll over and push that button and turn it off and got up, you see. So when we can't do that for you, you don't worry about us.
Right.
You concern yourself with yourself and your life and the people that love you for you. And you keep on pushing. This train gonna keep on rolling, as King George said.
Oh, for
it ain't
sure.
never stop.
Right,
You
for
see.
sure. Yes, yes, man. Well, I thank
So
you.
my advice to you,
Hmm.
keep going, keep pushing through. And it's that smile for me. Keep on smiling on there. What's that smile?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So that's what I would say to you. And you
Mm-hmm.
know, I want you to do me a favor and say this to the young ladies out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard times for a lot
Mm-hmm.
of us. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
little bit older, but it's hard times, especially for the younger women today. What would you say to them outside of this music thing when it comes to life? What would you say to the young ladies?
I would say that you're beautiful. Um, First of all, I would say that don't I don't want to push my beliefs on anyone, but I believe in God. And when I tap into God, it all, after a while, it works out for me. That's what I would say. I would say that you are beautifully and wonderfully made. I would say that you have a purpose and a gift that's designed exactly for you. I would say don't take no mess off of nobody. I don't care if it's a man or a woman or whoever it is. You ain't got to take no mess off of nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I would say find your, aim to find yourself and then find your purpose and tap into that. And I'm a believer in that I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. So I believe in excellence. So whatever it is that you want to do, I don't care if you want to be a janitor. You can have if you want to be a janitor, you be the best janitor you can be. And then
That's
after a while, tap into that business and you own 100 janitor companies. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in taking whatever it is that you like to. If you like to do hair, get you a hair salon and have 3 or 4 girls under you. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
you can
right.
make money. Even when you're not there. So tap into who you are, and those are some of the things that I would tell a young lady. Nowadays. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And
What
to
what
add
would you?
on to it, to be confident. Be
Hmm.
confident in who you are and whose you are. Don't allow
Hmm.
people to judge you. When people come to you and say, well, I see what you're doing, but don't give me a but about my life. If you can't come and just tell me like, hey girl, I see what you're doing. I'm enjoying your music. You got it going on right now. Just stay on the path. You know what I'm saying? When I saw that movie, who was that? The movie with Eddie Murphy and that little boy, and they gave him, what's it, some water with a little
Hmm.
coke or something. And he told him, he said, stay on the path.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
keep going and stay on the path, but when you look down, that's when you fall off. You see, so
Right.
when you
Right.
start looking down and then looking at this one and looking at that one, that's when you fall. You become a
Right.
failure when you got your eyes on me. You
Yeah.
watching me more than you watching you.
Right.
So
Right. Right. Right.
that means now that you falling. You falling.
Mm.
I keep on falling.
Hands. And out of
And
love
yes,
with
with
you.
you, you see what I'm talking about? So you
Right.
gotta keep your eyes on Myia B, on Myia B music. On your worst day, your worst day is your best day. Cause you
Right.
feel like, girl, I can't lay the CoCo. I tried it, and everything I do, it just don't feel right. It ain't about no feelings. Your
Right.
feelings
Right.
got
Right.
to go. In order
Right.
to be successful for
Mhm.
yourself, your feelings have to go. Because
Mhm.
now you got to have a grasshopper mentality, like I'm going. I'm
Mhm.
here, I'm them. So you always on the go. Yes, I am. And I ain't gonna stop either. Because a
Right.
grasshopper, if you can't catch it,
Right.
think about the grass. If you can't catch it, it's gone.
Mhm.
You see
Right.
what I'm talking about?
Right.
If
Right.
you can't catch that little, even a frog, you have to have a
Right.
frog mentality sometimes. If you
Mhm.
can't catch that frog,
Mhm.
it's over.
Right. Right.
That
Right.
means I'm gone. I'm up out of there. I'm gone.
Oh,
You
right. Right.
tried it when you had your opportunity to do it. But now,
Right.
baby, I'm either grasshopper or frog. And I don't know if be frog one today or grasshopper number two tomorrow. Either way,
Right. Right. Right.
either
Right.
way,
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
gone. I'm going and I'm up out of here. And
Yeah,
so a
ma'am.
lot of times too, we have to let go of the naysayers, the ones that want to tell you how to do, what to do, when to do.
Mhm.
No.
Mhm.
Now, if
Mhm.
it's somebody that's working with you like your manager works hard for you. She might not even tell you everything that she do, but when
And
she
she, I'm
talks to
sure she
me,
don't.
you going.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I know I'm not the only person she talked to. So
Mhm.
when you got a team like that that's working for you, then
Mhm.
you're good.
Mhm.
You're good.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
and I'm telling you, you have really good music. I haven't listened to one song yet. that was bad. Like, oh, I like this one, but I don't like that. Nah,
Right. Yes,
I
ma'am.
just like them all. And then it seems like you just indifferent yourself in all of them. You got a whole different scenario in all of them. So like that's her too. Yeah, that girl, that's her. Oh.
So which song stands out to you? Which one stands out to you?
I think the daddy song. I like
Mm-hmm.
standing on business too because you talking your stuff and now we're gonna play it. I believe the daddy song because
Mm-hmm.
you explain to them what you explained to me about the daddy song.
Now I forgot what I told you about the daddy song, but I can tell you why I wrote it. I forgot what I told you, but the daddy song came out because I had a song that I released. I think it was last year. That's called like my mama, and it was applauding mamas and blah, what have you. And then I looked at my dad, and I didn't want him to feel left out, so I said, Dad, next year I'm gonna release a song for daddies because my daddy is still in my life. My dad, by the grace of God, is still my mama, and he's still in my life. I had a good dad,
Oh
and
yeah.
I had a good daddy. He took me to basketball games, and and so why not applaud him? And so, I just wrote it, but I wrote it from a girl's perspective. I wrote it from a girl's perspective. And then another thing is I asked the MB fam on my Facebook, what are some things that y'all feel about your dad? And one of the lines that they put up there is a dad's love is a girl's first love, and I use that as I try to use things from the MB fam to place them into my song. And so I used a line from the MB fam, and I put it into my song, and switch some things around, and there we have the daddy song. It's just an honor and a song that I'm presenting to my daddy, and I hope that somebody somewhere will resonate with that song as well.
Right.
And it's a
I mean,
song that
it's
I wrote it
mhm.
with Sammy Joe as well. That's the first song that I wrote with Sammy Joe. His Dad Is Love.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
amazing though. I mean, now don't get it twisted. I love all your music. I love all
Right.
of them. But when I
Mm-hmm.
listen to all of them, that's the one that stood out to me because I'm a daddy's girl too. And so I'm like,
Got you.
okay, dad, okay, dad. Then when I heard that standing on that business, I'm like, okay, business.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And it's
ma'am.
so good. And here's another thing too, like
Mm-hmm.
you coming out as a stud and you're
Mm-hmm.
confident in yourself. Let me
Mm-hmm.
say this to all of y'all. Nobody can judge nobody.
Right.
And when you can find your seat to judge, then you need to judge yourself because the Bible tells us to judge not, that we might not be judged. And
Right.
so with you coming out being confident in who you are,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's your plus.
Right.
Either you're gonna accept me or you're not, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat who I am. And see,
Right.
I don't care at the end of the day. If you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, oh well, I'ma still breathe because you didn't put breath in my body. I said that 10 minutes ago. You didn't put no breath in my body.
Right. Right.
You see,
Yes, ma'am.
only that
Mm-hmm.
man upstairs put that breath in your body. So when you can make me breathe, my grandmother said this a long time ago, rest her soul. She said, let me tell you something. She said, see, they take these baby dolls now and they
Mm-hmm.
make them cry. They make them pee. You change their clothes and everything. She said, but one thing they can't do, grandmama baby, they can't put life in them. They
Right.
can't put
Right.
life in them. They make them
Right.
crawl. They make a baby doll do everything.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
you
Right.
hit
Right.
that joke upside. You hit that plastic upside.
Right. It
It's not,
won't affect.
what I'm saying? So
Right.
these baby dolls that they make, you remember the Cabbage Patch dolls? They were so
Right.
ugly. Like,
Right.
why the hell y'all even come out with a Cabbage Patch doll? Y'all trying to be funny or what? So that
Right.
didn't work. So they came out with the crying babies, the baby peeing and everything. So where's
Right.
the heart? Where's the heart? Ain't
Right.
no heart in there.
Right.
Ain't
Right.
no
Right.
heart in
Right.
there. So I say to all, who's that last? Somebody. I don't know. But anyways, it is
Mm-hmm.
all about the love.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
is. At the end of the day, it's all about the love. And you can tell that you're a woman that love music. You
Mm-hmm.
love
Mm-hmm.
your music. You
Right.
love your music. See, can't nobody love your music like you love. Even if you got your family out there doing it, can't nobody
Right.
love your music. And you show that when you sing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you singing to you first?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You
Right.
sing
Right.
to you first. I noticed that you sing to you first because you be feeling that thing. So you
Yeah.
sing to you first. So if you singing to you first, guess what?
Right.
You already know
Right.
what's going on out there. You
Right.
already know.
Right. Yes,
And so
ma'am.
I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
that's the key to everybody. If you can feel what you singing, if you feel
Mm-hmm.
it, I mean, you feel it. You really just feel it. You listen to your own music now. You vibing, and you a fan of your own music, baby. Like what?
Right,
Oh.
right,
So you know when you can feel that thing,
right.
everybody feeling it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Everybody. And
Yes,
I know
ma'am.
you can't even say if I say so, Myia, do you feel your own music? You'll be like, I'ma say, hell yeah, you do, because I be watching you say, and you all on TikTok and you
Hmm.
everywhere. You
Hmm.
everywhere.
Hmm.
Everywhere. Everywhere I
Right.
look, I promise you, somebody done shared you.
Hmm.
You know, your TikToks out there is just phenomenal. You like just that number one stunner right now. You hot.
Yeah, I'm still a baby in the game, baby. This is just the beginning.
But how do you feel to be where you
We got so many stages to go, ma'am.
how do you feel to be where you are though? The seat that you're in, how do you feel?
I'm grateful and I'm hungry for more. I'm grateful and I'm hungry for more. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. I'm
And you're
grateful.
very humble. I love the
Mhm.
humbleness about it. You're very humble. I like
Thank you
that's a
so
southern thing. That's a southern thing.
much.
Let me ask you something. Do you think you would ever come out with a southern woman song?
Oh, for
Like,
sure. I dabbled with the idea. I definitely, yeah, you know, I got the, you know, I love a Southern woman, so I definitely would, I definitely would for sure. Yes, ma'am. You think
I'm
that'll
gonna be
go?
waiting on it.
You think that'll go? So
Shut up.
now,
You know
okay,
I'm
let me
saying?
ask you now. Let me ask you. We on live, so we gonna document this. You know, not document, but I'm getting ideas. So, do you think it should be more of a line dance or more of a love Southern soul song? A Southern soul line dance or Southern soul love type of song?
A southern soul line dance.
A line dance.
Yes. I can
Okay,
see it.
okay,
I can see it. I can see it right now. Like, yeah.
okay, okay, okay,
And
okay.
everybody gonna do it.
My
Everybody
Southern
gonna do it.
woman. Ah, okay, 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 okay. I got you. I got.
Yes. Yeah.
I got
And
you.
then,
Okay.
oh, see, you already got the line dance. It's a southern woman line dance. Ooh,
They say a line dance, duh. I do say
be,
behave.
oh,
Behave,
Barbara
do say.
too. Yeah. Oh, be careful. You got to be careful what you say. So if you're going to do it, you need to go
Mhm.
ahead when we get off this live and document it and date it and say that, hey, I'm about to do a southern woman line dance. Because if not, somebody else going to come get it.
That's all right.
No, you
They won't be able to do it like Lady Coco. They won't be able to do it like Myia B music, baby. That's fine. That's fine. And
and,
what?
and, your,
And,
and your family on here.
right. And it's thousands more where that came from. So it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Oh, but they be stealing. Let me tell you. They be stealing.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
they steal a lot. They steal a whole lot. I heard somebody a few days ago. I'm not kidding you. They come and they say, "Oh, we just finished this tonight. We just you just did what?
Hmm.
That's not bad." And I'm
Tell it.
sitting up there, me being in my seat because I sit in a lot of seats. I'm like, y'all better stop taking people's songs. Y'all better
Yeah.
stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody gonna start going to court for real.
Yeah.
If they ain't going to court, they're gonna be out there on stage fighting, telling them don't sing my song. But they got to grow up and do your
Yeah.
own thing. Do your own thing. Like, cause see,
Right.
you stand in a zone by yourself where your music is your music. I can tell you, if I wasn't even looking at your name, I know that's Myia B music. I know your
Right.
music.
Right.
I know
Thank
your
you.
music.
Thank you.
I'm good with that. I know your
Yeah.
music because I play it. I got your song on the radio right now.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And what radio station is that?
The Lady CoCo radio station. Listen to my radio. That's what it's called. The Lady
Oh,
CoCo radio. It's Lady CoCo everything. Do you hear me?
okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I
ma'am.
ain't playing with nobody but me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I hear
You
you.
ever, you ever get yourself to the point where you playing with yourself? Like, girl, stop playing. I ain't like that. Stop playing. I be playing with myself like that.
Listen, I have to talk to myself all the time. Hey, you got this. Let's do it.
You, yes, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
When you can talk to yourself, that's when you
Mm-hmm.
have arrived. Because they used to tell us if you talk to yourself, you crazy. No, you ain't crazy.
Right, 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 right.
Because sometimes how you feel, you can't express that to nobody else. So you talk to yourself like, "Hey, Myia, come here."
Right,
Say, "Girl,
right, right.
I ain't playing
Right.
with you."
Right.
So
Right.
you
Yes,
see,
ma'am.
I love being me. I do. I
Yes.
love being me.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
I got to play a couple more of your songs, and then I got to let you get out of here. But first, I'm going to ask you this. Do you write your own music?
Yes, mostly I do. Yes, ma'am. Mostly I do. Now, like I said, Sammy Joe has helped me on Daddy's Love. She helped me on Stand on Business. But I see that is a pleasure of mine. I love writing my own music. It's something
Mm-hmm.
about it, getting it out of my mind and coming up with something, feeling it. I love
Mm-hmm.
when I write something and it give me a chill, or I almost bring a tear to my eye. I love it. Sometimes I dream of songs and I wake up and I have a tear rolling down my eyes and I have to go ahead and make a voice note or type it out real quick. So it's something about the creative process that I love it. That's if I couldn't do that, it probably would lose some of its appeal being an artist. So I
Mm-hmm.
love it. I love writing
Mm-hmm.
songs. I love it.
So,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
who produced your music for you?
Oh, so right now, I've worked with different producers, but if there are any producers out there, I'm looking for somebody so I can get what's the word I want to say?
A different
Just
feel, a different vibe,
what'd you say?
a different feel, or a different vibe of.
Well, I'm looking for somebody that I can work with, and a more exclusive type of situation, like where I know that this is somebody I can go to, and they'll have something for me on the regular, and it'll be up to par
I
of what
see
I'm
what you're
looking
saying.
for.
Okay, okay, but
Hmm.
does it matter if that producer work with other people, other
Oh, that
artists?
don't that doesn't matter. And I also want to be able to see there. I want to be able to bring some ideas to the producer and not just purchase beats and make songs.
Right.
If I wake up at midnight and I come up with a song, I want to be able to say I want the chorus to say dum 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 dum. Whatever it is, I want
Yeah.
to be able to do that, and I haven't quite found somebody that I'm able to do that with yet. So,
Hmm.
do you know some producers?
I do know some because see that's what I do. I mean,
Hmm.
if I feel it, I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna tell them like, okay, I like this beat. I
Right.
like the way that sound, or I feel this
Right.
right here. And if they can
Right.
come, because that just happened to me today. I gave something to this producer last week, and I told him
Hmm.
what I wanted. He said, okay, what voice do you want in? What note? And so I said,
Hmm.
okay, I want you to go listen to this or that. And he come
Right.
back and he sent it to me 7 days later. I'm like, he woke me up with it. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. So I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying. You have to have
Yeah.
the right person. I even wrote my last song and I
Mm-hmm.
sent it to a producer out in Arkansas. And so
Mm-hmm.
this producer is off the chain, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so I said, tell me what you can do with this. I had already wrote it. And so he
Mm-hmm.
came all the way from Arkansas to Dallas. And so
Wow.
basically, yeah, basically like coached me right through it. He said, now this
Mm-hmm.
your song because you wrote
Mm-hmm.
it and you sent it to me. So he gave me the beat.
Right.
And
Right.
baby, so I
Right.
know I
So
know a
so
couple of them.
so you'll get producer credit on that as well, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So
Hmm.
is that song out? Is it out?
It's out.
What's the name of the song?
What if it was me?
What if it was me? Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay, okay. So, Lady
Uh-huh.
Coco, I know this is supposed to be about me, but I like to talk to my host as well. So let me ask you: do you believe in music videos? Do you do those? You have some?
I
Do you
I
do them?
do. I
Okay,
do.
okay,
I
okay.
came up with a line dance just off the top of my head 2 months ago. It's called Kick
Okay,
Out, right?
okay,
And
okay.
so I did the song
Mm-hmm.
and then we did the video. So the video in 30 days hit 10K. 2 months up to the date now is almost at 20K. And
Whoa,
yeah,
that thing is moving. Then it's moving.
it's moving. Now. I don't know where it is, but somebody is listening and sharing it. Like, and I've gotten some phone calls too. Like, damn, Lady Coco, over exceeded some of the legends. I said, really? They said,
Yeah.
don't nobody hit 10K like that. That's new in the
Right.
business like that. And so it did, and it is still going. It's still going. So let's say this: I got a video on Vivo, right? I
Okay.
put that out there later. It's at 8,000. And
Okay.
then the regular YouTube video is at 18 something. It's almost 19. So that's
Okay.
why I say
Okay.
almost 20 in 2 months. And then
Okay.
the song itself is over 3,000. So it's
Okay.
moving.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
moving. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I say this because I learned this from an artist from a long time ago. They said, Lady Coco, if you put a song out, you must do a video. If you
Okay.
don't do a video, your song can be what it is, but people love videos. So your
They
video,
love it. They
yeah,
love it. They love
yeah.
it. They love
Yeah.
it. They love
So
it.
you got to get somebody to do your videos along with those songs. Like the Sir Charles's daughter at midnight tonight, her song dropped.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And guess what? The video is dropping tonight too. So she did a double whammy, like bam, bam, bam.
Okay. Okay. All right
So we
then.
got to do the video.
And one thing
We got
else,
to do the video.
another thing that I believe in reels as well, making reels specifically, video, short form video the long way for your songs too. But I believe in if I believe in a song,
Now we
more than
don't.
likely, if I believe in a song, more than likely I'm gonna do the music video too, for
Hmm.
sure.
And you
Hmm.
know, I have a good connection with some people too. Like, Lady Coco, look, I see what you're doing. So what you think about this? And I look at it. If that
Hmm.
price is good, I'm like, let's run it.
Right,
That's right.
right, right,
So people
right.
come to me, when I first put my music out, I'm like, nah, this ain't going nowhere. And my
Mhm,
phone started ringing, like for real. My phone started ringing. I get booked on shows like back to back to back. I'm
mhm,
a bona fide certified host. So I love hosting shows. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
So I said, why not just add my music on to it? And that's what I did.
Right, right. So
Yeah.
maybe if we do start doing some Dallas shows, maybe we'll run into each other, or we can work something out or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I was
But
told that y'all coming to Dallas real soon. I think Sam told me y'all was coming. When is it?
one- oh yeah, we're going to Lubbock. We're going to Lubbock. We're going to Lubbock
So that's
on.
about, I think that's like 3.5, 4 hours from me. And then where
It's
y'all
a
going after that?
um after Lubbock, it's gonna be somewhat back over this way.
So y'all not coming to Dallas?
Are we coming to Dallas? Period. Oh, we were supposed to come to on the 23rd and meet up with another artist, a Dallas artist, on the
Fat
23rd.
Daddy?
But
Is it wasn't
I,
Fat Daddy?
it was talks. It was talks with Fat Daddy. It was talks with Fat Daddy. But I think something changed. I don't know. But I think that changed. I think that changed.
That's
That
what I was
changed.
looking forward to. I know Fat Daddy very, very well.
I want it. I'm still looking forward to linking up with Fat Daddy in Dallas. Oh,
You
that's
what
a
you need to
that's
do,
a move. That's a move.
listen, what
That is
you
a
need to do is come to Dallas and get on KNON with Fat Daddy. Just take a trip and get on
mhm.
that radio station because that radio station is very, very powerful. That's the only radio station they got in Dallas, Texas, KNON. And you want to get your music over there too.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
They
Yes,
really
ma'am.
promote you. That radio station, they
Mhm.
promote the heck out of you in
See, that's
Dallas.
what I'm looking for, and that's a strategy that I just heard. Like I think it was a tour manager. He said before you hit a city, if you're doing a show, in a city, what you need to do is talk to the radio stations in that city. He said
Yep.
also don't be afraid of the hand to hand, pass out flyers, go talk to people. So I'm trying to build that strategy out with doing shows and things like that. But I would love to link with Fat Daddy. I would love to go visit KNON. It's I'm speaking that one day, that's gonna
Yeah.
come to
So
fruition.
when you all do Lubbock, you have to go where now?
You mean afterwards? After that?
Afterwards. Uh-huh. Hmm.
You mean the
After
next
you're done
show?
in Lubbock, where you guys going? Where you supposed to go?
Uh, where we going? What's the next show after that? September. Gresham. What's the show in September? We haven't written it out yet. We need to write it out. What's the show in September? Oh, okay, is that the? Oh, it's towards Albany, Georgia. That show's in towards Albany, Georgia. That's in September.
So y'all leave Texas and go back that way.
Yeah, but it won't be back to back though. It's not gonna be back to back. It's gonna be some time between each other, time between the shows. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cause
Hmm.
see, I know Fat Daddy has a show in where's that thing gonna show? It's in Nashville, Tennessee, or somewhere like that in
Hmm.
December. And
Okay.
so I'm gonna talk to the lady and see,
Hmm.
what she say about bringing you for that, because that's supposed to be
Okay.
a really good show. It's Fat Daddy and Summer Wolf, from what I understand.
Okay.
You
So
know Summer Wolf?
I that name sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Are there any other Southern Soul? I know Fat Daddy. Are there any other Southern Soul artists? And you? Are there any other Southern Soul artists in Dallas right now?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
I
quite a few.
I think is it
But
LJ?
Fat Daddy is the main source right now
Okay.
in
Okay.
Dallas. Like he's that guy.
Okay.
And
Okay. I
I'm gonna
thought
tell you, I'm
so.
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because his father has a club.
Oh.
And
Okay.
the club been here for many, many years. Anytime you come to Dallas, Texas, you want to go to the Blues Palace When I
Okay.
say it's a hole in the wall, but it's wall to wall, back to back.
Got you. Got
And
you.
they
I
got
got
that stage where, back in the day, you go up on that stage and his daddy sit in that chair and he just
you.
admire the artist. He do.
Right. Right.
So
Right. Right.
you
Right.
want to come to the Blues Palace and you want to stay connected to Fat Daddy that got the blues because he's the truth over here.
I
That man
heard.
can get. Let me tell you something about him. That Joker can get up and just play somebody else's music, and
Mhm.
they just take over the floor with him. They just take over
Yeah.
the floor. So yeah, you want that connection with Fat Daddy for real.
Got you. I got you.
You
I
want that.
got
And let me see. Oh, Club Odyssey. We go there every Monday night.
you.
Monday night they have a show. Tuesday night, Wednesday. It's 7 days a week. At Club,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
7 days a week. So you do want to come and get your feet wet in Dallas.
Mm.
They do have female promoters here. I don't know too many male promoters in Dallas, but they have a majority female promoters here.
Yeah. And
I know where you need to go. I
uh-huh.
know where you need to go. You need to go. I think David J is coming here. I don't know if it's next Thursday. This lady has her own club. I want you
Mm-hmm.
to reach out to her. Her name is Deneen. I think I told Sam about it. Deneen Thibodeau. So the name of the
Mm-hmm.
place is Thibodeau's, is Cajun Thibodeau's Restaurant.
Okay.
And when I tell you they have a packed house, they would love you over there.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I,
So
I would love
y'all
to be there
inbox
time
her.
like.
Inbox
Mm-hmm.
her and tell her y'all want to come.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Thibodeau's.
Okay. Okay. Got you.
Did she hear me? It's
Yeah,
Thibodeau's.
she hears you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Okay.
please reach out to her ASAP though. ASAP.
Yes.
And so when you go to Thibodeau's, you want to also go to the Blues Palace.
Okay.
Because they're
Okay.
not far from each other. They are right here in Dallas. Then you still want to go to Club Odyssey. So that weekend, y'all come. You want to hit Thursday night Thibodeau's. You want to hit Friday night the Blues Palace. And then you want to go to Saturday night Club Odyssey. Just do all of them.
Okay, okay, but you know that show we have that show on August the 24th. I think that's on that Saturday, so we have to miss out on that Saturday. But for sure, those other days we definitely want to see what we can make work. And you
Okay.
say Monday or what Sunday?
We do chill Monday at Club Odyssey. But
Okay,
it's something every night there. It's something
okay,
every night. All the artists show up over there. They have good music, DJs, good bar. Mr. Clarence, that's his spot at Club Odyssey. Fat Daddy's daddy is at the Blues Palace. So you want to hit all of them. They have the legacy. They have everything here. When y'all come, I've had some artists that come to Dallas, and when I tell you they hit every spot,
listen,
every spot.
it's listen. Let me tell you something. You know when I said like the excursion with the MB family and things of that nature, we were tossing around the idea of doing like an Airbnb stay in Dallas because that's one of my most supported places. But we might have to plan something and plan some of these spots and just
Yeah.
come back specifically to plan around those different spots and hit those different spots
Yes.
on those different days for
Yes,
sure.
yes. And
Yeah.
most definitely when Fat Daddy is at his daddy's spot performing, because he's there performing, okay? And when I
Right.
tell you it's a packed house, it's a packed house.
Okay.
It's,
Okay.
it's, it's a packed house. I ain't lying to you. It's a packed house. So make sure you reach back out to Fat Daddy because he's so cool and down to earth. He'll get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love good people that's connected, baby. I love it. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
gave Sam some connections when we talked on the phone. I told her who to call.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Told her to call. So yeah, y'all do
Mhm.
that. So listen, I'm gonna play your last song and reach out to K9. You know K9, right? He do interviews early in the morning.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
You know
Mhm.
him.
Yeah.
And then K Young, I think he's still doing interviews and putting music on his radio station too.
Okay. All right. Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
know him?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yes, ma'am. I've heard of him.
Oh, that's somebody you want to connect with when it's good music. If your music is good, K Young, he gonna play it. He
Okay.
got you. And he do shows. The show he got coming up is October 12th. He got
Mhm.
West Love,
Mhm.
Cecily. He got
Mhm.
Calvin Richardson, Jay
Mm.
Hammer.
Mhm.
Who else is on that show? It's hosted by Dem Grannies. And I might
Oh.
be
Okay.
missing another person, but he has that show in October on the 12th, and he has another show in April that's coming up.
Mhm.
So that's somebody you want to reach out to. K Young, you can find him on Facebook too.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank
So
you.
it's
Thank
it's
you.
a lot of then. What about Arkansas? Have you spoken to Mike, the promoter in Arkansas?
You know his last name?
Mike. I have to send it to y'all. But he do back to back to back to back shows, back to back to back, back to back to back.
You know, Sammy is from Arkansas. She from what part of Sammy?
And she don't know Mike, Mike
She
the
from
producer.
Helena.
I mean Mike the promoter.
She say she on Mike.
She know Mike. So
Yeah,
yeah,
she said she.
I mean,
Mm-hmm. She
she
said
need
she
to
know
be
the Mike.
reaching out to him because he don't stop doing his shows. Once he's done with one, it's another flyer.
Right.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
it's a lot of people
Right.
that you need to connect with if you don't know them. You need to
Right.
connect.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
I'm
For
saying
sure.
that simply because you do have good music. You have really
Yes,
good
ma'am.
music. And I know
Mm-hmm.
you draw a crowd because if you can draw them on Facebook, you can get in person, do the same thing, and draw them the same way.
Right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mhm,
For
mhm.
sure. Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to tell me about this last song. It's called, the rest of them, I'm just going to put them on the radio. But this
Mm-hmm.
last one,
Mm-hmm.
Standing on Business, you done already sang it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Tell
Mm-hmm.
us about that song.
Stand on business is just about sometime in my life I've had girls to, I have good situation with girl. I had some not so pleasant situations, but I don't like for nobody to play with me. Tell me what it is. Tell me if you feeling me, you feeling me. If you ain't going about your way. But there's
Mhm.
something about a woman who I'm attracted to, standing on business and saying what she. If I said it, I meant it. If she said something, then she meant that, and she gonna stand 10 toes down on that. And so that's what this is about. It's almost like it's almost in a way a women empowerment song a little bit, but
Wait a minute. Not yet. Hold on. Go ahead.
it but it's about sex, and so um that's what standing on business is. It's some women out here who stand on business. If they said that, that's what they meant. And
That's
so
what they mean.
that's what they meant. And so that's what standing on business is about. That's what it's
Okay, we're
about.
going to run it for them. So let them hear this Standing on Business, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see what we got.
Yes, ma'am.
Who produced it for you?
Flow beats. Flow beats.
Okay,
Flow
here we
beats.
go, y'all. Standing on Business. Now, if y'all like it, let us know y'all like it. If it's a go.
We started texting all night long. All night long. It's time to told us her favorite song. Then things got hotter. Oh, yeah. She was turning me on. I said, talk that same talk. When I get you alone. She said, I stand on business. Oh, yeah. Every word I say, I stand on business.
Thank you, girl.
She said, I stand on business. Every word I say, those girl, they say my name. She invited me over. Nice little place. Her kid was fast asleep. She was up in that John and Taylor. We took the shower. She slipped into some underwear. I laid down on the bed, sipping on my good say. Next thing you know, she asked me how good I opened my eyes. She said, let's never hold my face. Every word I say, I don't be the same. I don't play no. She said, I stand on it. Every word I say, every word I say.
Let me do my little thing that I do. So on the scale of 1 to 10, I'm looking at a couple of screens over here. On the scale of 1 to 10, I need y'all to let her know what y'all think. 1 to 10. You can vote as much as you like on the scale of 1 to 10. We're going to run it back. It's called Standing on Business. 1 to 10 now. 1 to 10. Here we go. On the scale of 1 to 10, I need y'all to vote. I see y'all voting already. Y'all come on, vote.
Make this pretty little thing. Now trail ride one day.
Martha 10, Chelsea 10, Roslyn 10. Come on, vote. Barbara 10. Winky 10, Crystal 10. What's that? Alicia 10. That's 10. Just to give me another 10. Yvette is 10. Somebody gave it 100,000. Come on with it.
Yeah.
Come on with the 10s, y'all. Y'all keep on moving. I'm seeing all them 10s up in here. I think they understand.
What?
I'm watching these numbers, baby. Tina Harris giving it 10. Yvette is 10. Well, looks like you got all 10s, baby. I look at it like this: is the people's choice, right?
Yes,
So when the
ma'am.
people vote, I just throw it right on the radio. So I'm gonna upload it tonight.
Thank you so
Upload it
much.
tonight. I'll send it out to a couple more radio stations for you,
Yes,
and that's
ma'am. Thank you.
75 South. So is there anything else that you would like to say as a new and upcoming artist in Southern Soul? Your feet wet? You feel like you got your feet wet enough to be in Southern Soul?
Yeah, I feel like my feet pretty wet. And listen, if you rocking with me, I'm gonna rock with you. Bring me out to your city. Tell your promoters that you want me out there. Promoters, bring me out there. We're gonna have us a good time, baby. Let's do it. We headed to the top. It might be some dips, it might be some twists and some turn, but we headed to the top by the grace of God. So let's do it, baby. Let's do
Absolutely.
it.
It's all about the good music. You know what I'm saying? And that's what
Yes,
you
ma'am.
had. So what's your booking information?
My booking information is please contact my manager, Sammy Joe, at 404-358-1697. And we can work something. Let's see if we can work something out, baby.
What's the
See if we
number
can work it out.
again?
404
Mm-hmm.
358 1697.
1697. And that's Sammy Joe.
That's Sammy Joe. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, y'all heard the number. Once again, it is 404-358-1697. Y'all
There you
got it.
go. Yes, ma'am.
404 promoters 358-1697. Reach out to Sammy Joe. Listen,
Yes,
girl,
ma'am.
you keep doing your thing. I enjoyed you tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for bringing me on and having
Yes,
me
it's been a
on.
long time coming, but we finally did it. We got to do it again too. The next new song, we got to come do it again.
Let's do it. And thank you so much for your warmth. Thank you so much for your advice. And thank you so much for all the connections and things that you dropped, the little, tidbits that you dropped along the way, and having me on your platform. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, man, and I'm always do it. When
Yes,
I know
ma'am.
you're good and genuine, there's the number right there, y'all. 404-358-1697. Sammy Joe. Y'all dial
Yes,
that
ma'am.
number and get Myia B music on y'all stages. Promoters, K9, Kevin Young. Who else we got? Vanessa Spence. We got Cheryl Jackson and so many more. Even Mr. Mike out in Arkansas. Y'all call
Mhm.
her up at 404. Where's that number again? 358
Yes, ma'am.
1697.
Yes,
Myia B
ma'am.
Music. We love you, girl, right here in Dallas, Texas. Make sure you keep up with all those connections I gave you and
Mhm.
use them.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Use them.
ma'am.
Now, listen,
Yes,
y'all.
ma'am.
This is the show where everybody is somebody. There's no little I's, no big U's. Make sure you go out of here and take God first and say, "It's my time to shine." It's your time to shine. Keep doing your thing, and I love you. Till the next time, it's Boss Lady CoCo 75 South. Good night, babe.
Good night.
And good night, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in.